Drowning in documents, got research papers, endless meeting transcripts, or complex rulebooks scattered across your drive. You're probably trying to force tools like ChatGPT to make a sense of it all until you hit the rock bottom or maybe run out of context and the ChatGPT start hallucinating or making things up. But what if I told there's an AI designed specially to digest, analyze, and synthesize your vast private knowledge base? So, Google's NotebookLM, our dedicated source grounded AI research assistant, or we call it agent. So, we will be diving today into this NotebookLM killer features and why it's fundamentally different from general LLMs like ChatGPT, Grok, or Gemini. Let's first start with the dashboard. What are the Notebook LM dashboard features are, what it provides, and understanding the UI. Let's move to LM dashboard where you will see featured notebooks, recent notebooks that you have created, and sorting most recent. And then here is the create new button. When you click to create new button, it will open a screen where you can upload your sources. It could be your Google Drive where you have all the resources accumulated. It could be any website link or a YouTube link, or you can paste a text as well. So also PDFs and audios are also a part of a source. So in website, just crawls through the page and takes the content which is publicly available, like a HTML page that is publicly viewed or seen. And in YouTube, it takes the transcript and use that particular as a knowledge base. And here is the most trendy thing. Think of it as you have done your research, you have PDFs, you have links, you have bunch of stuffs that could be taken as a source. But think something new, a new topic, and you don't want to go to the Google to search upon it. So you can just click it here, start writing things, and either you can search from your Google Drive or you can go through the web and it will start crawling and find the sources by itself, and you can choose the sources by your choice and then just submit it. So let me just show you one thing. Let me go through, let me check for notebook LM, and I'll hit some. It takes a few minutes to get all the sources. Minimum I think 10 sources it gets. So you can check here. It has Wikipedia, Google, no, Google, and then there is YouTube link as well, Notebook LM Plus, and these are the resources. And you can click on the check boxes and choose from these sources what you want to import. Let me try importing everything. And here is how entitled notebook is created. So let me just remove this particular thing as it's throwing some error. So now you got the summarized version of all these sources here. So here you will see, in this part you will see all the sources you have added. In this part is the chat model where you can chat with the uh, sources and notebook LM. And here is the studio. So let me start from the chat model. Let me check what are the cool features of notebook LM. give me 5 features. So what it will do, it's goes through these sources and find the appropriate answer for what I have asked or what I have told it to do. So you can check AI generated overviews, interactive podcasts is there, which I will AI generated overview audio podcast is there, which I will tell you later in the video how to generate it. High capacity curated sources, intuitive mind maps, etc. So after this chat, here is the studio model. And what does these 6 features are? So an audio overview is a sort of interactive audio that it's created with these sources such that you don't have to listen to all the things. It will create a summary of, I think, good sort of a podcast type audio. It's interactive or it could be simpler as well. So when you click it, it starts generating as a podcast audio, and you can just listen to whatever sources and just you can listen to it. Similarly, it's a video overview. It takes a bit more time. You can start using this as well. Then there is mind map, and also you can generate reports. So depending upon the format, you can start choosing from this particular things. And if you want to describe or let the LM decide, depends. Apart from that, there is a flashcards like a question answer situation. Then there is a quiz that you can also create. So it has a bunch of features. For my favorite is audio overview, as it transforms our information into engaging lifelike podcast conversation between two AI hosts. And you can also even customize the format and what host to focus on. Also, the mind maps, it automatically identifies recurring topics within the sources and displays them visually, especially to find some research gaps. And the most important question is how it is different from ChatGPT. And there are a bunch of differences, of course. So let me just give you a difference. Let's go feature wise. So the primary context of Notebook LM is that you can upload your sources and it's grounded to your uploaded sources. Means whatever the uh, language model will reply to you will be grounded to your provided sources. And in ChatGPT, it is generally trained by their data and public web access. Then information extraction in Notebook LM synthesizes and deep question Q&A across complex document sets that you have provided. And ChatGPT is sort of a general AI assistant, better for writing tasks. Then it provides, of course, a few other features like deep clickable citations and mind maps, audio, video, view, etc. And ChatGPT mostly relies on external search and manual prompting of the sourcing. So mostly the built-in features like mind maps, timeline, audio overviews make Notebook LM a better research agent for yourself than ChatGPT. Mostly Notebook LM should be used by everyone. It's not like a technical thing. It's not like uh, it should be used by tech persons only. It could be used by anybody. So depending upon your roles and responsibility in day-to-day life, you can use Notebook LM as per your own research agent, and helper. Like for students, like helping you quickly identify the concepts and achieve a shallow understanding from a large collection of paper. Upload textbooks, the slides, review questions, etc. General study guides, whatever whatever you need as a academic thing. Maybe managers or some corporate stuff. You have bunch of documents. Uh, we have bunch of documents like knowledge management, SOPs, case studies, legal compliance documents, team query, meeting contacts, and so much things. Use this to leverage and to make things more sorted and make our work a little bit more easier into day to day. For creator, of course, it is heaven. Getting inspiration, writing script, getting character details, etc. Move to the features as well, as many of the features are ready, like the podcast, the audio podcast. Let us check that.
Theme for this deep dive. Tackle problem information overload. And we're diving deep into a specific tool today. Google Notebook LM, you might remember it, used to be called Project Tailwind. It's this AI research and note taking assistant that's making some serious waves, mainly because it shifts the focus, right? Not just recording information, but actively, well, synthesizing it.
That's exactly right. What's really interesting here, I think, is that NotebookLM is built to define your specific knowledge boundary. It doesn't just rely on, the entire internet like some other models. Its core value is really about changing how you interact with your documents, your notes, your reports. It basically combines them into one single searchable knowledge hub. Turns your personal library into, well, a kind of
Hey there, want to share your thoughts on this?
Yeah. So I wanted to know if it's different from ChatGPT.
that is a fantastic and absolutely essential question.
Okay, let's unpack this right now because that is the fundamental difference.
Yeah, the core distinction is what they call source grounded AI.
We were just about to get into that, so thank you for asking.
Most general chatbots, like the free version of Gemini or even ChatGPT, they draw on massive static training data.
It's basically the entire internet up to a certain cutoff date.
Right. But with Notebook LM, you are the curator.
You
Here it is, the interactive session. You can be the part of the podcast and ask her questions, get the answers, and feel like involved in a group discussion. So it's a cool feature to have, and it is my favorite feature when I have to study. And let's move to another. So what are the other features? See, and let's play this. And it creates a video.
You've probably heard of AI chatbots, the ones that know a little bit about everything. But what if you could have an AI that knows everything about just one thing? Your project, your research, your notes. Well, that's the whole idea behind a tool from Google called NotebookLM. And honestly, it's starting to change the game for how people learn and work.
And this question from a user on Reddit just hits the nail on the head. People get that it's a thing.
Apart from this, we have AI Notebook, which is cues according to the provided materials. What is the primary design purpose of Google Notebook LM? Let's go to flashcards. And here's what is the Google's Notebook primary design for? Same question. It is AI powered research and learning tool for understanding, summarizing, and organizing information from user provided sources. And then we can move to the mind maps. Here it is mind map. Core functionalities, key features, source and data management, use cases, version access, limitation, challenges. And once you start clicking it, like moving forward, it will start generating the definition and providing you knowledge about that particular features as well. So it is quite an interesting tool to have. We have seen all the features provided by the NotebookLM. Let's move. Let's move to something which is like what are some use cases of NotebookLM. The use cases are now all over the world. Means today now people are using it to analyze their create technical documents and to understand, to make sense of it, and working on analyzing job description, career insights, and whatnot. Even in the schools, the students can use it as a study guides and making research papers, learning complex subjects. It's great to have a full-time research admin, means for your specific task to understand some complex topics, and it's great to have someone who does all your research works and just provide you with a result outcome. uh, it's definitely a good go through. Means like if you want to excel in your career, you can just upload resume, job description, start drafting letters, even make multiple sort of a resume enhancer for yourself. Means add everything, what you have done, what you have achieved in your life, and it will create a well structured document resume for yourself. For personal creative things, means like to understand yourself, you can dump all the personality things, PDFs, into the notebook element, just use it, analyzing the long legal documents, turning the thesis into audio conversation, and understanding code and all. It has a bunch of use cases, just that we can input our own creativity to work on it. So now is the time to start using NotebookLM. So let's start using it and make our work a little bit more easier. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.
Thanks for watching DuHops World. Like, comment, share, subscribe.